have remembered what we have done in the previous video. Yes, we have just started the chapter 3, and the title of the story is The Tiger, the Brahmin and the Jackal. Yes, as we have already know the first half of the story, that the tiger was trapped, and later when the Brahmin helped the tiger, then the tiger betrayed the Brahmin and was trying to kill the Brahmin. In the request of the Brahmin, because he has saved the tiger, he had set free the tiger. So, in request of after pleading for several times, the tiger gave the chance to Brahmin, and the tiger asked, just gave the Brahmin the task was that he has to go around and ask 3 things or a person whether it is good for tiger to set the Brahmin free or to take him as a meal. And if the answer is no, then the tiger has promised that he would set the Brahmin free. And on the way, the Brahmin met the peepal tree and asked the peepal tree whether the tiger should set free. Then to which the peepal tree replied that, why are you all asking all this kind of nonsense thing? Because as see, me being a peepal tree, I give a shade and shelter to all the people who pass by. But what they do instead? They pull my branches and they feed their cattle. And with this we had stopped there. Now we will begin. Now already one chance is over. The peepal tree did not say anything. He did not give the answer yes or no. The next, what is going to happen? For that you have to refer to page number 25. Yes. Then the Brahmin, sad at heart, went further afield till he saw a buffalo turning a well, but he feared not better there. For the wary buffalo answered, you are a fool to expect gratitude. Look at me. When I gave milk, they feed me on cotton seed and oil cake, but now I am dry. So they yoke me here and give me garbage as a fodder. Here the words, gratitude is to be thankful. And the word that we have just read, it is yoke is to tie. So again he met a buffalo, okay? On the way we met the buffalo and asked the same thing which he is supposed to ask. And the buffalo replied, it is you to be a foolish to seek for a gratitude. See, look at me. When I used to give milk, they used to feed me in this one, cotton seed and oil cake. But now see, I have stopped, I am dry, they don't milk me, they tie me and they give me a garbage as a fodder, as a food. This is how I'm being treated. This is what the buffalo said. Then the Brahmin, sadder still, asked the road to give him its opinion. Okay? The third, only 3 things should be asked, isn't it? First he has asked the people, second he asked the buffalo, and the third one he is going to ask the opinion to the road. And the road replied, my dear sir, said the road, how foolish you are to expect anything else. Here I am, useful to everybody, yet all, rich and poor, great and small, trample on me as they go past, giving me nothing but the ashes of their pipes and the husk of their grain. So what are you asking? What opinion do you want from me? See, as I give a way to the people, what they do? They trample, the word here, trample means to crush something on it. Okay? The whoever pass by, they trample on me. And what they do in place of being thankful? What they do? What do they do? They just throw the ashes of the pipes and the husks of the grain. This is how I'm treated. So what gratitude do you expect? And they didn't give any opinion for that. All the opinion were negative. So at this time, the Brahmin turned back sorrowfully. On the way, he met a jackal who called out, "Why, what's the matter, Mr. Brahmin? You look as miserable as a fish out of water." Now, three options were there. They all gave a negative comment. And on the way, he was sad because nobody said yes. Nobody said yes. Since you have helped the tiger, since you have set free the tiger, should not be like the tiger should not treat it that way. The Brahmin should be free. Nobody said it that way. Okay, so he was disheartened, and as he was going back, he met a jackal. And jackal interrupted and asked, "Hello, sir. Hello, Mr. Brahmin. What happened? You look so miserable. You look exactly like a fish out of water." To which Brahmin replies. Let's see what happens next. The Brahmin told him all that had occurred. "How very confusing," said the jackal. When the Brahmin finished his story, "Would you mind telling me over again? For everything has got so mixed up." So again and again the Brahmin is saying the same story to the jackal, okay? From the start till the end. And the Brahmin told it all over again, but the jackal shook his head in a confused sort of way and still could not understand. He was saying the story from start till when he met the jackal, but still the jackal was not able to understand the story. "It's very odd," said he sadly, but it all seemed to go in through one ear and out through the other. I will go to the place where it all happened, and then perhaps I shall be able to give a judgment." And the jackal said that everything what you are saying is so confusing. It is coming from one ear, it is going from the other ear. So I will go to the exact location where the incident or the main thing had started. From there only, while going to that place, you can give a judgment. And so they returned to the cage by which the tiger was waiting for the Brahmin, sharpening his teeth and claws. So the tiger was eagerly waiting to eat or to kill the Brahmin. Okay? "You have been away for a long time," growled the savage beast, "but now let us begin our dinner. You have been so long, you have been away from here for so long, you took so long time. Let me now eat you that way." Okay? The tiger was ready, eager to eat the Brahmin. "Our dinner," thought the wretched Brahmin, as his knees knocked together with a fright. What a remarkably delicate way of putting it. Our dinner. So, the word "your wretched" is very miserably. So, the Brahmin was really disappointed now. He has no hope that he is going to be alive. Now, "Give me 5 minutes, my lord," he pleaded, "so I may explain matters to the jackal here, who is somewhat slow in his wits." Here the wits means the ability to think quickly, or you can say mental ability. Okay, so give me 5 minutes before you eat. We give 5 minutes. This one, Brahmin played it to the tiger, and I will explain the whole thing to the jackal because he is very slow in understanding the thing. Then the tiger consented, and the Brahmin began the whole story over again. Not missing a single detail, and spinning as long a yarn as So because the Brahmin wanted to be alive, obviously, so he pleaded to the tiger. Tiger also agreed, and he started the story again and again repeatedly. He said the story to the jackal. So, "Oh my poor brain, oh my poor brain," cried the jackal, ringing. Does it say this? Ringing means twisting his paws. Okay? "Oh my poor brain, oh my poor brain." He was saying, "Let me see, how did it all begin? You were in the cage and the tiger came walking by." Then again the jackal was not able to understand this exact incident. "Oh my poor brain and poor brain," he said to the Brahmin. "So you were in the cage and the tiger was coming on the way." Then, "Pooh!" interrupted the tiger. "What a fool you are! I was in the cage." Then, as he was saying to the Brahmin, "So you were in the... I'm not able to understand. You were in the cage, the tiger came here." Then the tiger interrupted. "It is not that case. It is me. It was me, the tiger. The tiger was inside the cage." "Of course," cried the jackal, pretending to tremble with fright. So he's just trying to pretend to be a little bit scared of the tiger. Okay? "Of course, yes, I was in the cage." "No, I wasn't, dear. Where are my wits? Let me see. The tiger was in Brahmin and the cage came walking by." "No, that's not it either." "Well, don't mind me, but begin your dinner, for I shall never understand." So the jackal is trying to pretend to be too much confused, because he's saying the Brahmin is in the tiger and the cage was coming on the way. Such way he was just pretending. Okay, whether he was pretending or not we'll come to know, but here the mental ability of the jackal was very poor. He was not able to understand the situation. So, "Yes, you shall," returned the tiger. "Yes, you shall," returned the tiger in a rage at the jackal's stupidity. "I will make you understand. Look here, I am the tiger." So the whole thing, even this one, the tiger got irritated with the jackal because the jackal is not able to understand the situation. Now the tiger said, "Now you stupid jackal, look at me, I am the tiger." Then the jackal said, "Yes, my lord, and that is the Brahmin." "Yes, my lord, and that is the cage." "Yes, my lord, and I was in the cage. Do you understand?" Then he said, "Look at you, jackal, you stupid jackal. See here, I'm the tiger. That is the Brahmin, and that is the cage. I was in the cage. Did you get that?" To which the jackal politely said, "Yes, my lord." Then, "Yes, no, please, my lord." Again he said, "Yes," but again he said, "I'm not able to understand." Then, "Please, my lord, how did you get in?" Okay, before that, "Yes, no, please, my lord." The jackal said, "Yes." Okay, I'm saying, "No, please, I'm not able to understand." Then the tigers said, "Well," cried the tiger impatiently. Okay? Then the jackal said, "Please, my lord, how did you get in?" How in the usual way, of course," the tiger replied. "Oh dear me, my head is beginning to whirl again. Please don't be angry, my lord, but what is the usual way?" The tiger said, "I was in the cage." Then, "How did you be in the cage? How did you get in the cage?" The jackal asked the tiger, as usual way. The tigers replied, "But how? Which way? What is the usual way that someone enters the cage?" He's asking. And at this time, the tiger lost the patience and, jumping into the cage, cried, "This way now! Do you understand how it was?" Now, again and again, the same thing has been asked again and again. The tiger was very impatient and he jumped inside the cage and he said, "This way! I entered in the cage this Then perfectly grinned the jackal as he dexterously shut the door. And if you will permit me to say so, I think matters will remain as they were. So, as when the tiger jumped inside the cage, what happened? The clever jackal shut the gate of the cage. This is a smart way. First way you may be thinking that there are different characters here, okay? And towards the end, we get to know that due to the smartness, okay? This one, mental ability, the ability of thinking, okay, of the jackal. And finally, the Brahmin got saved. He saved the Brahmin's life. And the the tiger was locked again back in the cage. This is how the story ends. And by seeing by going through the story, we can make out that the moral or what the story is actually saying, that it is not only physical strength, my dear children. It's not about only physical strength. It is sometimes you have to have a very. Sometimes you will not win every race or every fight, okay, by your physical strength. You have to use your mental strength, mental ability, or your wisdom or your knowledge. Because every war or every battle, we don't win through the physical strength. We win by our wits, our ability of thinking. That way, we can tackle many situations. Hope you love this, love the story. And what we're going to do is, you go through the exercise, whatever, first you do the loud reading, go through the textbook, and surely the exercise will be given you shortly. Till then, take care.